It was a night like any other. The moon hung low in the inky sky, casting a pale glow over the quiet town of Ravenswood. Angela, a woman in her early 30s, had just finished her late shift at the local diner and was walking home alone. The deserted streets seemed to be wrapped in an eerie silence, broken only by the distant howls of a lone wolf. As Angela approached her house, she felt an inexplicable chill run down her spine. She quickened her pace, instinctively glancing over her shoulder. The shadows seemed to dance in a way that sent shivers through her entire being. Unnerved, she fumbled for her keys, her breath hitching as she unlocked the front door. Once inside, Angela tried to shake off the unease that clung to her like a suffocating mist. She poured herself a glass of water and sat on the edge of her couch, the soft hum of the refrigerator providing the only soundtrack to her solitude. The clock on the wall ticked away the seconds, but time seemed to stretch into an eternity. Suddenly, a piercing headache struck Angela like a bolt of lightning. Gripping her temples, she winced at the searing pain. As her eyes squeezed shut, memories flooded back, memories she had buried deep within the recesses of her mind. She remembered the blinding light, an otherworldly glow that enveloped her as she walked home that same desolate night. The sensation of weightlessness as she was lifted off her feet, suspended in midair. Strange beings with elongated limbs and featureless faces surrounded her, their eyes emitting an unsettling glow. The cold examination table on which she lay, paralyzed and vulnerable. But as Angela delved deeper into these memories, a chilling realization took root in her mind. The beings weren't aliens, they were something far more sinister, something that defied the laws of reality. She recalled their voices, not in her ears but in the recesses of her mind, a telepathic communication that resonated with a frequency beyond human understanding. The room seemed to darken, shadows congealing into grotesque shapes that moved with malevolent intent. Angela's heart raced as she stumbled backward, her eyes wide with terror. The memories weren't just haunting her, they were manifesting in her present reality. Desperation gripped Angela as she grappled with the horrifying truth. These entities, masquerading as extraterrestrial beings, were interdimensional beings, ancient entities that crossed the boundaries between worlds. They sought something within her, something that defied comprehension, and they were not done with her. The echoing silence in her home seemed to resonate with the sinister whispers in her mind. Angela could no longer distinguish between reality and the nightmarish visions that plagued her. The walls seemed to close in, the air thickening with an otherworldly malevolence. Driven by an unrelenting terror, Angela knew she had to confront the truth, to unravel the enigma that had woven itself into the fabric of her existence. Little did she know that the key to her survival lay hidden in the depths of her own memories, a cryptic puzzle waiting to be deciphered before the veil between dimensions tore apart, releasing an unimaginable horror upon Ravenswood. Weeks passed since Angela's unsettling revelation. The nightmares persisted, each night more vivid and unsettling than the last. She became consumed by an insatiable curiosity, an irresistible urge to understand the nature of the interdimensional beings that had invaded her life. In her quest for answers, Angela found herself drawn to the town's small library, seeking ancient texts and forbidden knowledge. The librarian, an elderly woman with an air of mystique, recognized the desperation in Angela's eyes. With a cautious glance around the librarian handed her a weathered tome, its leather cover embossed with cryptic symbols. As Angela delved into the pages of the arcane book, a web of ancient lore unfolded before her eyes. The beings that had tormented her were known as the Eldritch Watchers, ancient entities that traverse the cosmic boundaries, seeking to unravel the secrets of existence. The book spoke of a ritual, a forgotten ceremony to banish these cosmic intruders back to the void from whence they came. Determined to free herself from the clutches of the Eldritch Watchers, Angela embarked on a perilous journey. Guided by the cryptic instructions in the ancient tome, she traversed the hidden realms that intersected with her own, realms teeming with eldritch horrors that defied description. The air shimmered with an unnatural energy as she navigated through dimensions that twisted reality into nightmarish landscapes. As Angela neared the climax of the ritual, the oppressive weight of the otherworldly presence intensified. The Eldritch Watchers, aware of her attempts to break free, sent nightmarish manifestations to thwart her progress. Faces without eyes whispered maddening secrets, and ghostly appendages reached out from the shadows, threatening to drag her into the abyss. The final stage of the ritual led Angela to an ancient chamber hidden beneath Ravenswood, a place where the fabric of reality strained against the intrusion of the Eldritch. In the center of the chamber lay a cosmic sigil, pulsating with an ominous glow. Angela, fueled by a desperate determination, traced the intricate lines of the sigil, reciting incantations that echoed through the dimensions. The air crackled with energy as the ritual reached its climax. The chamber trembled, and the veil between worlds began to tear. The Eldritch Watchers, their ethereal forms contorting in agony, shrieked as they faced expulsion from the earthly realm. As the last incantation left Angela's lips, a blinding light enveloped the chamber. The Eldritch Watchers recoiled, vanishing into the cosmic void. The oppressive presence that had haunted Angela lifted, leaving her standing alone in the ancient chamber, breathless and victorious. Ravenswood returned to its normalcy, but Angela knew the scars of her ordeal would linger. The townspeople remained oblivious to the cosmic battle that had unfolded beneath their feet. Angela, however, had become a keeper of forbidden knowledge, forever changed by her encounter with the Eldritch. As she emerged from the hidden chamber, Angela cast a lingering glance at the library where her journey began. The librarian, with a knowing smile, nodded in silent acknowledgement. The echoes of her harrowing experience would resonate within her, a haunting melody that transcended the boundaries of the known and plunged into the eldritch depths of the cosmic unknown. In the aftermath of her harrowing ordeal, Angela struggled to reintegrate into the mundane rhythm of daily life. The shadows still whispered at the edges of her consciousness, and the nightmares lingered, threatening to pull her back into the cosmic abyss. Her once ordinary existence now bore the weight of the unearthly knowledge she carried. Haunted by her experience, Angela sought solace in the company of the librarian who had guided her toward the forbidden tome. The elderly woman, her eyes filled with ancient wisdom, spoke of the delicate balance between realms and the fragility of the cosmic barrier that kept eldritch horrors at bay. Angela, now burdened with a newfound understanding of the universe's mysteries, listened intently, yearning for a semblance of normalcy. Days turned into weeks, and Angela found herself caught between two worlds. The librarian, sensing the struggle within her, proposed a solution, a forgotten ritual that could cleanse her soul of the lingering eldritch taint. With a mixture of trepidation and determination, Angela agreed, ready to confront the final remnants of the cosmic intrusion. The ritual unfolded in the quiet solitude of the ancient chamber, the same place where Angela had banished the Eldritch Watchers. The air became charged with a palpable energy as the librarian guided Angela through the cleansing incantations. Symbols and sigils danced around them, weaving a protective barrier against the residual eldritch forces. As the ritual reached its climax, Angela felt a surge of ethereal energy coursing through her veins. The shadows that clung to her soul trembled, dissipating like dissipating mist under the warming rays of dawn. The oppressive weight that had burdened her lifted, leaving her cleansed and reborn. With a deep breath, Angela emerged from the ancient chamber, feeling lighter than she had in months. The librarian, her gaze filled with both compassion and ancient knowledge, nodded approvingly. The cosmic scars that once marked Angela's existence had faded, replaced by a newfound strength and resilience. As Angela stepped out into the world, she marveled at the ordinary sights that had once seemed mundane. The moonlit streets of Ravenswood held a different allure, no longer tainted by the eldritch horrors that had threatened to consume her. The once whispering shadows now remained silent, as if acknowledging her triumph over the cosmic forces that had sought to unravel reality. In the quiet moments that followed, Angela embraced the ordinary joys of life, the warmth of sunlight, the laughter of friends, and the comforting embrace of a familiar town. The librarian, a guardian of forgotten knowledge, watched over Angela from the shadows, knowing that the delicate balance between realms had been preserved. Angela's journey through the cosmic unknown had left an indelible mark on her soul, a testament to the fragility of the barriers that separated worlds. As she walked away from the hidden chamber, the librarian whispered ancient blessings, ensuring that Angela's story would become a cryptic legend, passed down through the ages as a cautionary tale of the cosmic forces that lurk beyond the veil of the known. The town of Ravenswood, unaware of the cosmic battle that had unfolded beneath its surface, continued its existence, oblivious to the eldritch secrets that lingered in the shadows.
Like, subscribe, and click on notifications that will allow you to stay up to date with the news and not miss videos from the channel, where there will be many more horror stories.